Lieutenant Lee, how you doing?
I'm doing all right. So, what do you ask for us to be on the weekend out here?
Well, I didn't mean to bother you at a family function, but can you take a walk with me for a bit?
Sure.
Okay. So does anybody else know about what we discovered this weekend?
Colonel, you told me to keep quiet. No one knows else about it.
No one knows.
No one knows about it.
Just you and me?
Just you and me. What's going on?
Well, we have another body that matches it. I don't like the smell of it at all. What do you think we ought to do?
We have to talk to you about it.
Okay, well, Captain's asking me to keep quiet, but I don't really feel comfortable. And it's just you and me and my partner.
How do you feel about Captain?
Well, after you told me that the DNA matched Mick Williams, that points it back at us. How would you feel? And I know Mick Williams is not guilty. Do you think someone planted our DNA in those cuts? You're the forensic expert. What did the lab say? I mean, could it have been planted?
It was planted yesterday?
In the wounds, okay? Yeah. You said in your reports that Mick Williams' DNA was in the wound of that girl. Now, how accurate is that?
Do I need to go back and do another research?
I would say you do. This is that important. We could have a framed cop here, or we have a cop that's guilty. And if it's one of us, it just kind of looks bad.
So what do you suggest I do now, sir?
I want to know. I want to know if that DNA evidence is real. Did you not read your own material? Did you not know that was Mick Williams?
It's not real? What do you mean it's not real?
Look, I'm going to talk to you soon, but we'll get back on this. Lieutenant Lee, how you doing, sir?
I'm good. How you doing?
I didn't mean to bother you at a family function. Can we talk for a minute?
So why do you come out here on the weekend?
Did you keep everything quiet that we've been talking about?
You told me to keep it between me and you, and that's what I did, sir.
Does any other officer?
Nobody knows else about it.
Nobody else in the lab?
Nobody else knows about it.
The lab, it's quiet. They don't know.
Nobody knows. Just
That
me.
is Mick Williams' blood that we found.
How is that possible?
Well, that's what I said as soon as I saw the name on it. It came from your labs.
I knew something was fishy about that scene. I knew.
You did?
It's just something wasn't right.
There's something in those wounds, like a white pus. And how could in that white pus there be a police officer's DNA? It just doesn't add up to me.
That white pus was a little dry for the time being that was out there. I thought it was something was fishy. But we were such on the time crunch, I had to do that as fast as I could.
Okay, now your records also said there were propylene glycol in it. That's like stuff that's typically in underarm deodorant.
Correct.
Now, we've been finding that in all these bodies. To me, that's like the missing link, you know? What do you think about that? Hold on a second, I'm getting a call here. Colonel. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, I've got to get going. My partner was just involved in a bad car